Welcome to Disneylovinfam. We are making these beautiful Ariel Minnie Mouse ears today, and I think they turned out fabulous. So let's get started. I have the material, the trim, the headband, the felt. We're going to start on the headband first. I like to do it this way where I roll it on. I just think that it makes it really easy and simple. And you just smooth it out. Then you're just going to cut off the excess, and then we're going to glue on some more pieces on the end there. Just take the hot glue and then attach it like this. You're not going to see the seam when you put on the sequins. The sequins are very forgiving, so you don't have to worry about that. Next, we're going to use the bow template, and we're going to cut out the felt for the bow. I want to actually make this bow a little bit bigger, so I'm going to go past it, just give a little bit extra. I like to snip the felt like this because I think it helps the felt lay better when you hot glue. Then we're going to just start hot gluing. And once you finish this side, then you'll do the other. If you have any extra felt, just snip it like I did here. And that's what it'll look like. And we're going to put the sequins over that. You will see in my Mickey/Minnie Mouse ear tutorials that I use sequins for the headbands and the bows. One of which reason is I love bling. I love everything bling. So it just makes an easy way for me to bling out the ears that much more. But also sequins are very forgiving. It's much easier to hide a mistake with sequins than it is material. Now we're going to do cutting out the wings. I call them wings because I think it just helps solidify attaching the ears to the headband that much more. I don't think you have to do it, but I like it because it just gives me a sense of security that, okay, there's something else in place that they're not going to just fall off with hot glue. Now I just take a piece of the scrap material and I use this when I tie the bow to get that bow effect. The easiest technique to glue sequins to the headband is glue from this side and then roll the headband like you'll see me do all the way to the other side, and then hot glue that other side. And then you can start hot gluing all the way around. It just makes it a lot easier. This is how I hot glue the bow to make it look like it's sewn, but it's not. Just overlap the sequins over the felt like this, and you do it around all four corners. Now to do the ears, I just go ahead and use this cardboard that you see. So I take the ear template and I trace around it. So you'll need 2 for the left side, 2 for the right side. I like to put L for left, R for right. It just kind of helps keep them straight. I mean, they should be the exact same, but just the way that the arch is a little bit different, so I like to do that. And I just grabbed some boxes from Amazon that I've gotten. And then you'll take the ears and you'll place them over the material that you want to use, making sure that it's going to fit properly, and then you'll just cut around the ear then. We wanted to make sure that we got the really good Ariel pictures for the ears. We want them to be placed nicely on the ears. And then, so we have Ariel for the 2 front, and then we went ahead and did Scuttle and Sebastian for the ears on the back side. Now we're going to use the stuffing, and you decide how much you want. Too little, too less, you decide. And then you'll place the material over like so, and then you will start gluing on the back. And when you do place the material, make sure it's upright the way you want it to come across when you put it on the ears. That way they're not upside down, they're not sideways, they're perfectly positioned the way you want them to turn out when you place them on the ears. Now we are going to attach the wings, that I call them, to the Minnie Mouse ears. I do 1 for each side and then I glue them together. Like I said, it gives me more of a sense of security that there's something else that is holding onto the headband than just gluing the ears themselves straight onto the headband. And then this piece is going to be for the bow, just to tie the bow to the headband itself. And so I just do a couple runs of the hot glue and I fold it once and then fold it again. I do add a little bit of stuffing to the bow. You don't have to. There have been a few bows that I've done without, and then I've done some with, or I do quite a bit with. I like them either way, so it's just your preference. I'll just run it around this whole thing, and then we'll fold it in half, and then just pinch the sides together. This is where I'll use that scrap material that I cut and then tie it like so, and see, it forms the bow nicely. I like how it turns out, and that's how I do my bows. And you can adjust if you didn't think that it was perfectly in the center or not. Now we are going to glue the ears themselves together like so, and then we will add the trim on the outside, because you will see a little bit of a gap because it is cardboard and it is no-sew. So we'll just want to cover that, as you can see there. We'll cover that with trim and then you won't be able to see it anymore. Different widths of cardboard can make some of the trim fit nicer than others. So if it looks like the trim is maybe a little bit bigger than you need, just go ahead and cut it down to size. going to use our ear template spacing, and we're going to glue the actual ears on. So we have Ariel on the front with Scuttle and Sebastian on the back. So we're just going to glue that first. Make sure those wings are out of the way first, and then we will glue down the wings one at a time. And then there can be a little bit of difference of gap, and I'm just gonna do some more hot glue right there. It just solidifies it that much more, and I really don't notice my ears wobbling at all once I've done this. They seem very secure and ready to go. Now we're going to add the bow to these Ariel Minnie Mouse ears, and then we are finished. Here is a view of our finished product of the Ariel ears. I think they turned out great. Thank you so much for watching. Click that like button and subscribe.